The Big Brain Book, an alphabetical guide to knowledge.
Physics. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Albert Einstein. Energy is everywhere around us and is used in everything. The natural forces that use energy to move matter through the space around us is the definition of physics. You can't actually see these forces, but everyday life depends on them for things such as a ball bouncing due to gravitational pull and the laws of motion, a firecracker exploding or paddling a kayak on the ocean. It is often referred to as the fundamental science because the laws of physics are often applied to the other branches of science. A. Acoustics. Sound moves farther and faster in water than it does in the air. Humpback whales use the natural acoustics of the open ocean to communicate using whistles, clicks, and echolocation. Most family pods have a unique dialect solely used by them. B. Buoyant. The ability of an object to float on the surface of a liquid or gas makes that object buoyant. It can be hollow inside, but it doesn't have to be. Corkwood has been used by fishermen for thousands of years as a fishing tool. Suspending a piece of shrimp off the bottom of the ocean to catch sea trout, or using a bobber and worms to catch bluegills at the end of the boat dock are methods that are used today to catch fish. C. Conductor. Conductors are materials that allow electric currents to pass through them. The process of electrical current flowing through a wire is called conduction. Materials with lots of free electrons, such as copper wire, gold, and platinum, are called conductors. Objects made of plastic, rubber, or cotton will not conduct electricity. D. Density. Density is the amount of mass or number of particles per an object's volume. It's a measure of how tightly packed and how heavy the molecules are in an object, which determines its weight. This feather could be twice as big as an object made of dense stone. However, because it's made up of fewer molecules, it will weigh less. E. Echo. When sound waves hit a hard surface and reflect back to the original source, we call this an echo. In Greek mythology, Echo was a nature deity living in the Cytheraean mountains in Greece. After Zeus's wife, Hera, discovered she was conspiring with her husband, she eternally cursed Echo with repeating the words of others who had just spoken to her. F. Fluorescence. Fluorescence is the ability to absorb light at short wavelengths and re-emit it at longer wavelengths. Beneath an ultraviolet light, the polka dot tree frog from South America glows bright blue and green due to compounds found in the skin glands. G. Gravity. If an object has mass, it has gravity. Gravity is one of the universe's fundamental forces of attraction between all matter. It keeps the planets revolving around our sun and also pulls us toward the center of the Earth. The gravity of a giant black hole is so strong that not even light can escape its pull. H. Heat. The transfer of energy in the form of temperature between two objects is called heat. This happens when tiny particles called atoms, molecules, or ions are transferred from one object to another. As ice cubes in a glass of water begin to melt, the heat energy is transferred until the ice and water are the same temperature. Heat will always move from an object that has a higher temperature to an object with a lower temperature. I. Impact. Impact is an action of a body of mass coming into contact with another body of mass. It has been proven that a comet over 60 miles wide struck Greenland around 12,800 years ago, resulting in a massive meltwater event over North America. The event is called the Younger Dryas, and it resulted in a catastrophic climate change that led to the extinction of dozens of Ice Age megafauna like the woolly rhinoceros and the American cheetah. J. Jet engine. A jet engine works on the principle of Newton's third law of motion. It states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. In jet engines, the reaction of the expanded gas, the mixture of fuel and air, being forced through the turbine drives the fan and compressor and blows out of the exhaust nozzle, providing the thrust moving the plane forward. K. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is energy an object has due to its motion. If an archer shoots arrows from his bow into a target or animal, that movement is called kinetic energy. Having more or less kinetic energy is also dependent on the velocity and mass of the arrow. A heavy arrow will have a greater kinetic energy than a light arrow and will hit the target with more force and power. L. Laser. The word laser is an acronym for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. It's a powerful, narrow beam of light that can be used as a tool to cut metal, to perform medical operations, or entertain your pet. M. Melting point. Melting point is the temperature when a change from solid to liquid takes place. Gold has a melting point of 1047 degrees Fahrenheit. A diamond will begin to melt at 7,280 degrees Fahrenheit. N. Nuclear reactor. The main job of a nuclear reactor is to house and control nuclear fission when atoms split and release energy. Nuclear energy powers America's cities and towns more reliably than any other source. It is by far our largest source of clean energy, as it emits zero air pollutants. Nuclear energy produces more carbon-free electricity than all clean sources combined. O. Optics. The branch of physics that involves the behavior and properties of light, including its interactions with instruments that use or detect it. Binoculars help a dull sheep hunter see objects in the distant mountains by magnifying images through two telescopic lenses that are joined together. P. Pressure. Pressure is a measurement of the force applied over a specific area. When you blow air into a balloon, the pressure inside increases, causing the balloon to expand. Q. Quantum. Quantum physics is the study of matter and energy at the most fundamental level. It aims to uncover the properties and behaviors of the very building blocks of nature. Many quantum experiments examine very small objects, such as electrons and photons. R. Radio wave. Radio telescopes look toward the stars in the sky to view planets, comets, giant clouds of gas and dust, stars, and galaxies. By studying the radio waves originating from these sources, astronomers can learn about their composition, structure, and motion. S. Sonic boom. A sonic boom is a loud sound similar to an explosion. It's caused by shock waves created by any object that travels through the air faster than the speed of sound. The speed required to break the sound barrier depends on the temperature and conditions of the atmosphere it's in. T. Troy. Troy weight is a system of units of mass customarily used for precious metals, black powder, and gemstones. The troy ounce originated as a system for measuring bronze currency in the Roman Empire. 1 unit equaled a pound, and the Romans assigned 12 unicas, or ounces, to each pound. U. Ultrasound. Ultrasound is a sound wave that has a frequency higher than the human ear can detect. Sperm whales use ultrasonic clicks as an echolocation tool when they hunt for the giant squid in the world's deepest oceans. The giant squid can reach lengths of up to 60 feet. It is one of the rarest creatures in the open ocean. V. Volt. A volt is a measurement used to determine the electrical potential needed to maintain a steady current flow of power throughout an object, such as a flashlight. W. Watt. The watt is a unit of power that comes from volts and currents and is commonly used for electricity and mechanics. It is named after the Scottish engineer James Watt in honor of his work related to efficiency and power. X-ray. X-rays are electromagnetic waves of high energy and very short wavelengths. They were first observed and documented in 1895 by German scientist Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen. They are able to produce images of internal organs, tissue, and bone. He discovered that by firing streams of X-rays through arms and hands, it would create detailed images of bones and organs inside the body. Why? Young's modulus. Young's modulus is the ratio of stress and strain. It is named after a famous British physicist, Thomas Young. Young's modulus provides a relation between stress and strain in any object. When a certain load is added to a rigid material, it deforms. When the weight is withdrawn from an elastic material, the body returns to its original form, such as the latex tube on a slingshot. Z. The atomic number, represented by the letter Z of an element, is the number of protons in the nucleus of each atom of that element. Zirconium has an atomic number of 40. This means that the number of protons is the characteristic that makes each element unique compared to all other elements.